Good morning, everybody. It is 5:30 a.m. and I had to get up and talk about this situation because I heard about it last night, but I was just sleepy and honey, I did a double and I ain't feel like shy. I went to bed. But in Tulsa, Oklahoma, they have managed to murder um the police, that is, managed to murder a unarmed black man. Turns out he was a minister, Terrance Crutcher. I think that's how you say his last name. Rest in peace to Terrance Crutcher and his family. My sincere condolences, because that's fucked up. Nobody, like I keep saying this, nobody should ever have to witness their loved one being murdered on camera repeatedly for the news and everybody else to see, because it just seems like every time the media has no problem showing us getting mowed down, shot down by these cops and stuff, and put it on replay. No respect for the bereavement, no respect for the grieving family or nothing. But anyway, we are back at one, as Brian McKnight would say. We are back here. I'm waiting on the good cops. The good cops, because the actual good cops are the ones that speak out and get fired from their precincts from speaking out and take the risk and all that. But these good cops, the ones that come out only when cops are being criticized to say, oh, well, all of us aren't bad. I didn't do it. I'm a good cop. Those cops. Where you at, girl? This like that's my issue with you girls. The times when you should be speaking out, you don't. See, like, this would be the perfect time to get on your platform and be like, hey, girl, I'm an officer. This shit is fucked up. I don't condone it. And I'm going to, do whatever I can to make sure this doesn't happen where I'm at. And blah, blah, whatever the case. You can say whatever the fuck. You can tailor it how you want to tailor it. But I'm just saying, we're here again. At this point, they're just basically flaunting that, these cops are flaunting that they can kill us and get away with it. And these fake good cops are, standing back in the shadows only to come out when people are saying, hey, we need to do something about these cops. Then they want to come out and act like they doing something. And I'm going to tell y'all now, and for you other cops who are just sitting back scared, girl, because you're scared you're going to be ostracized, time check. You might want to start speaking out, because I'm telling you right now, like I said, I don't want to condone or hype up or try to like glamorize violence and retaliation and revenge. But one of you officer motherfuckers, y'all, I keep saying it, y'all gonna handle the wrong person, and all y'all asses get touched. And I won't feel bad for you. I ain't got nothing to feel. My feelings are for the people that keep getting murdered. Corinne Gaines, Sandra Bland, Mike Brown, Eric Garner, and the list goes on and on and on. That's where my sympathies lie. And their families, and their kids, grandchildren, brothers, sisters, all of them. Those are where my sympathies lie at this point. I don't know about you. I can't. I ain't got nothing for you. As Flavor Flav said, I ain't got nothing for you, man, honey. I just don't. So yeah, y'all keep this up, because you gonna fuck with the wrong one and you're getting touched, honey. And that's because this is, at this point, this is what is probably gonna have to take for y'all to really see the light, is for a few of y'all, just like they did in Texas, if that was an actual vigilante, because I don't know, these girls like to set things up to make the other people look bad. But if that was an actual civilian who was just fed up, that was your taste test. I thought y'all would have learned, but I guess not. So here we go again. And for you black ministers and things who telling your congregation, time check, to shuck and jive for these cops. You saw one of your own. Apparently Terrance is a minister. And apparently he had some car trouble and was calling for help. or, you know, his car stopped middle of the road. He was trying to get some help or whatever. And instead of getting help, he got killed. He got murdered. Where, like, and the cop is recorded. Like, they got this shit on camera via helicopter, via, you know, they tried to all crowd in front of the dash cam to make it not look like they just shot him. You know, it was just like, girl, why are y'all bum rushing this one man? I keep saying that, like, girl, you don't need 6 cops for one guy. I don't give a fuck if he is fat or chunky or stocky. I think he was more on the stocky side. I wouldn't necessarily say he's just fat. But you know what I'm saying? Like, he's more stocky, more, you know, just a bigger guy. Maybe a little fat, you know. From the picture I saw, he looked like he eat good. But, you know, he ain't like, what's that nigga Tim from the Malcolm and Eddie show? He ain't that big. And even if he was, girl, like, you know, if he ain't presenting the threat, you know, you walking around with his hands up in that white linen, because I know that was some linen. Excuse me, sorry. He was walking with his hands up, and y'all killed him anyway because, quote unquote, he looked like a bad dude. That's what the cop said, a bad guy. He just looked bad in his angelic white, with his hands up. And it sucks because now they're going to go through all these debates and reports and recaps and all of this and opinions and panels, and it's just so much. It's so draining because at this point it's like, how many more panels and think pieces and posts that we got to make, you know? And I'm not begging for white people or non-black people or even black people who just believe the bad in other black people. I'm not begging for y'all to really, really understand, because I just feel like at this point the talking is just, it's just hot air. So I'm just convinced that, you know, it really might have to be like a few of y'all motherfuckers gonna get touched and retaliated on before y'all get the pernt. But it's like, and me saying that, I don't feel bad because it's like, I'm not doing anything, you know? I'm just reacting and observing. And I'm observing that a lot of you cops just don't give a fuck. You don't care. You know you can get away with it. At this point, y'all just blatantly do it. And, you know, I know I'm going to get off. I know I'm going to get a GoFundMe. I know I'm going to get this. I know I'm going to get that. I'm going to get a desk job. I'm going to get some vacation time, whatever. Get a bonus, a raise, you know, whatever. All right, young lady. Because it was a lady cop. All right, young lady. You better hope that Mr. Crutcher don't have no hood relatives that with itchy trigger fingers and shit. So I'm telling you, one of y'all gonna touch the wrong one and you're gonna get touched, honey. I'm telling you. So keep it up, girl, because I'm gonna sit back and watch it go down. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna have any sympathy for it because you keep doing it. You know, how many more times we got to pray, march, and protest for you to get it? And at this point, you don't want to get it. So, I don't know. Y'all have a good morning. I have a job to get to. Peace.